How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Yeah, a little bit of pseudo-new brewery time. It's the second beer I'm having from these guys, from the same beer mail that I got a couple days ago, so it's still kind of new to me. That would be Old Thunder Brewing Company. It's their Golden Cones IPA. This comes courtesy of my boy Dan, a.k.a. Disco Pie, in the old comments on the YouTubes. He sent this off. And he sent off two beers from these guys. One was a porter, and this is an IPA. What they say about this beer is an American IPA brewed with the finest golden promise barley and blend of hops from the Pacific Northwest. Expresses flavors of fresh bread, deep tones of citrus and tropical fruit. Some little birdie, that would be somebody in the comment section of the unboxing, said that these guys were brewers at Brew Gentleman, I believe. So I'm kind of curious to see how this comes off, because everybody likes a little bit of Brew Gentleman IPA, so we'll see what's what. I still have not reviewed one of those guys' beers, oddly enough, so we'll see what's what. Give that a decent pour. It was alright. You know, it's their logo. It is what it is. Little geometric patterns. As far as hazies go, definitely looks the part. Orange as orange could be, vibrant, almost glowing like. White as white could be, had pinky finger, infinitely tight, compact bubbles. I mean, it looks all the part of a drinkable, chuggable, low ABV kind of IPA. You're talking about, what, 6 on the nose here? 6.3, sorry. You know, it's not a big beer, and I like that. Let's get a nose. And it kind of reflects that, what it looks like in the actual nose, because it's bright, it's light. It's definitely kind of a orange citrus leaning pineapple, and then maybe a slight dollop of like a pithy grapefruit, but it's bright, it's light, it's summery. It's kind of how it looks, kind of how it smells. Not a big sweetness here, not a big bittering to be had either on the nose. Really just that kind of that little bit of a citrus blend on the nose, done, and done. So let's just dive in. Cheers. That's nice. It really is the orange pineapple kind of thing for me. I mean, what do they call on here? Citrus and tropical fruit. I didn't get the tropical fruit. That's more of a pineapple thing for me, which I associate with citrus as opposed to tropical fruit, but I can get that point of tropical fruit off. But it really is citrus leaning, but it's not like orange juice. It's not to be confused with that. It's a little bit more organic, a little bit more kind of fruit cuppy. You know, where you're actually eating the fruit as opposed to drinking the actual juice itself. You got a little bits of orange. You got a little bit of that pineapple in there. Maybe toss a little kiwi in there just for that tropical fruit blend. And it comes off soft. Finishes dry. Nice soft mouthfeel. Finishes dry. Makes you want to go back for more. This is drinking beer. It's not session beer. 6.3%. It's definitely too high for that. But you give me a couple pints of this at the tap room, I'm quite a happy person. And this is one of those beers that, like, you hope that this brewery produces cans and it produces them and sells them for whatever, $13, $14 a 4-pack, and just, you know, just shoves them out the door, akin to the King sneak boxes of the world. Those kind of like what do they call those? What do they call the beers that not staple beers, flagship beers, that kind of thing. They just produce them, and they just dialed into a T, and this just makes for a really good, well done, drinkable beer. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's tasty. It's kind of what I want to drink right now, even though it's not a 2x4 to the face of explosional kind of hops and craziness in the face, but the fact that it finishes dry, has a nice mouthfeel, gives me what I want, and makes me want to go back for more. Speaking of, I'm kind of happy. Yeah. Not like an otherworldly thing where it's going to like change my perception on IPAs and how stuff is brewed, but very tasty nonetheless. Is it one of the better IPAs I've had as late? It's in the conversation. It's not Mount Rushmore status. If we start to whittle down that category, sub 6%, 5 to 6%, you know, or 5.5 to 6.5%, it starts to eke up a little bit. Still not Mount Rushmore status, but quite tasty. Value and availability, no idea. Man, Dan, let me know what's what, and leave you with, if you like what, will you like this? If you like drinkable, chuggable, well done, not overly sweet, new school hazy IPA, this is what this is, but in that kind of softer, more drinkable category, non fully attenuated, not super sweet kind of beer. you'll dig this. So there you go. Massive beer review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out in the social media stuff. Beer Massif. Want to check me out in the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of, Old Thunder. Forgot their name for a second. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.